The government's directive to have Kenyans don masks in public places, wash hands and sanitize often in efforts to stem the spread of coronavirus has created a demand for personal protective safety equipment.
Because we've seen an increase in importation of counterfeit COVID-19 kits and substandard COVID-19 kits. We've also seen an increase in the printing of labels that relate to hand sanitizers and things like that. Just to give an example, like 2 weeks ago, we seized actually expired masks, N95 masks being imported into Kenya from Tanzania through Namanga. The same last week, we seized counterfeits in the CBD that were being sold in a chemist.
In hindsight, this demand has also created an opportunity for unscrupulous traders to engage in illicit trade as counterfeit and substandard items flood the market.
From the kind of, let me call it, survey we've done, just intelligence gathering, almost all, actually a majority of the salons and the barber shops, the hand sanitizers they're using are counterfeit. And you'll know, some of them don't even have the KEB sticker, Some of them, you can even do the feel. They're thick, You put it on your hand and you feel it is sticky. So a good number of them are doing that. And most shops, especially the retail shops, are having counterfeit and substandard hand sanitizers. And what I noticed is that there are people who bring to them in big jerrycans, like 5 liters. Then they just, fill in as time goes along. So there's a big problem in that area. And even for public transport, they are having the same problem.
Johnson Andere from the Anti-Counterfeit Authority says downtown River Road has become a den for printing fake mark of quality stamps, a chain the agency is monitoring with a view to apprehending the masterminds. Between March 13th, when Kenya announced its first COVID-19 case to date, the authority has arrested 18 importers and suppliers dealing in both counterfeits and substandard safety items.
Now, the loss, the financial damage must run into millions. You see, first of all, there's the loss to reputation. If we seize, like the ones we've seized, we are always very careful in most cases not to tell the brand. If people get to know the brand that was found to be counterfeit or that was found to be in the country but expired, people will shy away from it. People will not buy. And that brings in a big problem to the genuine manufacturers, because they'll produce genuine, but because it has been associated at some point in time with the counterfeit or substandard, then people don't buy. So that is a huge loss to them.
Adera notes that barbershops, salons and public service vehicles are most susceptible to counterfeits and substandard items.
At the same time, we have decided to improve on our collaboration with other agencies like Kenya Revenue Authority and Kenya Bureau of Standards in exchanging information so that we speak from the same script together with Pharmacy and Poisons Board to deal with this. So at all the border points, we are working very closely to ensure.
As such, the authority is calling for public collaboration in reporting these incidences so as to protect the local manufacturing industry and save lives. Going forward, Kenyans have been urged to be cautious in their purchases and look for the telltale signs of fake products that include lack of marks of quality and failing the laid out guidelines.
Now, the first thing to look out for is the KEB's quality mark. In most cases, when you see that mark, it takes you in the right direction. So we would encourage people to look for that. We'll also encourage people not to buy these ones in unmarked 20-liter jerrycan or 5-liter jerrycan that is just being dispensed by people walking around. Because we know that there are some people, especially in Kayole, people walking around with that and, purporting to distribute to people.
Regina Manyara Guitar reporting for Channel 1 News.